Hi there. One of the most important questions in family law cases that involve children is whether or not a parent has shared physical custody of their child or children or not. The idea of shared physical custody is so very important to most parents because it is the idea that they are going to remain as involved as possible in their child or children's lives after the split up of the marriage or the breakdown of the relationship between the two parents. Now, shared physical custody can look very different from family to family. On the other hand, it can look nearly identical from family to family depending on the schedule. For some families, just the idea of the label of shared physical custody is important, with both parents having access to the child or children and providing financial support, that they might feel fine calling that arrangement shared physical custody. On the legal side, for the practitioner's perspective and the court's perspective, which is very important, shared physical custody has a very specific meaning. Shared physical custody means that each parent has the child or children for at least 128 overnights. Now, if you don't factor in holidays or the summer schedule, if it might change, that basically turns into 5 nights every 2 weeks, or a little bit more than 1/3 of the time. There are some very common schedule structures that practitioners use to accomplish this task, and it could be the same for the school year into the summer, or you could have a certain schedule for the school year that becomes more shared time in the summer when things are a little bit easier, there's less homework, maybe there's less activities. Also, there are very specific schedules that researchers have informed family law practitioners are more appropriate for certain age groups. For example, this might not surprise many of you out there, the recommended shared physical custody schedules for a 5-year-old look very different than a 14-year-old. And that comes with, and that is in response to, attachment factors, psychological factors, development factors, things of that nature. Other things that factor into what schedule is appropriate for your family are things like what hours do the parents' jobs require them to work? Does one of the parents have a health issue that impacts their ability to parent? A disability? Is there a history of substance abuse? What did the living arrangement looks like? And that there's even more factors that go into it, but those are just a few things that practitioners think about when talking about shared physical custody arrangements with their clients. The major implication for shared physical custody versus not shared physical custody outside of the children is the impact that it has on child support. Anything over 128 overnights for a parent puts that parent in the shared physical custody child support guidelines, which is different than the other parent having sole physical custody child support guidelines. And the financial difference in payments each month can be substantial. And oftentimes, there are conflicts in cases as to whether the motivation for a parent is about spending time with the child or avoiding the heftier child support obligation that comes with the other parent being the sole custodian. For more information about shared physical custody versus non-shared physical custody, different schedules, and all of those factors, do not hesitate to contact my law firm, Weinberg Schwartz, at 410-997-0203. For more information about myself, there are links in the description of this video to my Twitter account, my LinkedIn account, and my Instagram page. And as always, if you found this video informative, please like it, please do not hesitate to share it, and I look forward to reading your comments. Thank you very much.